Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today we got the first look and the announcement trailer of MotoGP 26. Now it's supposed to come out on Thursday, which would be the 4th of March. Today is the 3rd as of recording this. It looks like PlayStation France have maybe got their days mixed up because they've released the trailer a day early. But anyway, works for me. I was off today, so here we are with a video. We're going to leave it play through. I'm not going to talk over it, just leave it play. There will be some French subtitles, nothing I can do with that. And we'll go back and have a look at a few things because there is some interesting things to pick out through the trailer. So let's jump in. So then, just at the end there, we'll start at the very end. Don't have any interest in Resident Evil, so we'll go back there. Just before that, you should see a release date. It's behind all this. There we go. So 29th of the 4th. So that is from today. It's about 6 weeks, I'm going to say, to release. So we're not really that far away. Maybe 7 of running up to the end of April. So again, really not too far. Also, why does Mark Marquez look about 9 foot tall? Martin then looks about 3 foot tall. Like this. That's just, I know they're in the backdrop, but Jesus, scaling looks weird there. Anyway, let's go back, watch it through. There's a few things to point out. I'm going to just mute it because there's not much to be listening to really, these little intro clips here. I'm just going to fast forward. Not much really being to see at the start. Just a couple of shots. A few writers saying a few bits about the adrenaline and all that, I suppose. So far, these clips here, they don't look, they could be MotoGP 21 for all I care, really. They don't look any different. They never really do. It's more what we're about to see here in a second. So you can see here, master new physics. My guess is that from the changes they made to Ride 6, the way they've changed the physics kind of heavily for that, I reckon GP26 will follow suit in that, and we'll see a very similar physics model as that, is what I think from just at the fact that they've gone immediately with master the physics. Now then, this is directly ripped out of Ride 6. So train on new bikes. So I think we saw, was that, or they, there was Yamahas here, they're the R7s or R1s. I reckon they're R1s. You can see here, Top Rack, and that's Izan Guevara. That's number 7 with Balta, so Jack Miller as well. So looks like we'll have some super bikes to race on. That's the RC8 there with Pedro on it. This here is, I'll probably, it looks like a VR46 day out at Magello. A load of the new, so that'll be the V4S from Ride 6. And then we have these mini bikes. We have some new arena here. This looks like an indoor car track. That looks actually pretty cool. I think there's another shot of here as they just go in. So we have this kind of like a lot of countries have these old kind of warehouses where they have a track cart built in and out of it. So more content. So we haven't lost. A lot of people were expecting maybe we'll lose the flat track and the mini bikes and the supermotos. So far we look to have kept them. The French Alps track that was in GP25 returns. And again, this track looks just like the one from GP25, the one in the Tuscan Hills, I believe. So again, looks pretty much all the same, but at least the bikes haven't been taken out, which is always something they like to do after a couple of years. But next thing is control your career. So you can see here we have these F1 2010 vibes of this kind of open paddock feeling for the menus. We have Vinales, I think it was there. Vinales maybe signing a KTM contract. Is that meant to be Vinales there? I can't see. Would you say? I'm going to say that's maybe it's the player. You can see at the start here as well. There's 3 of them here. Maybe now we have press conferences, and they're not just the kind of email things anymore. We have Pecco, Pedro, and Bezzecchi. So definitely something to look into for the career mode. True New Experience. So again, I think this is just going to be the arcade versus pro mode. I don't think there's going to be much more than that, to be honest. They might develop it more. So that's probably what that is hinting at. Then there's a couple of slow-mo shots of the bikes. And yeah, it doesn't look a whole lot different from them clips. Shit, we've gone to Resident Evil. Fuck. So then the main things to take from this trailer is we look like we have some sort of new career mode. Maybe it's revamped, maybe it's all new, hopefully. The big thing I was thinking was coming into this year features, what would be the standout feature. We are at the end of a milestone life cycle, and if you don't know what that means, is this is the last gear they have the contract for, which usually means, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it usually means this gets us a good game. One thing, maybe I just paused at the wrong time, but it does only say, I've just spotted here now while I was rambling, get out of the way Resident Evil for fuck's sake, PS5, Unreal Engine, and then milestone. Is it a PlayStation exclusive? I do not know. Obviously, it's going to be on the Unreal Store as always. I'll imagine it'll be on Xbox as well, but it's just strange to see that they've shown some console bases, but not all of them. So anyway, that may be interesting. Maybe they have early release on these consoles. I'm not too sure, but obviously some sort of revamp on the physics, which will be welcomed. I think most people did not enjoy MotoGP 25. I think I was one of the few people that thought it was actually better than 24, but majority of people thought that 24 was better and 25 is a step back. So maybe if we do, I do genuinely think that we're going to go towards something along the lines of Ride 6. And yeah, it's not too far away now, really. 29th of April really is not that far away. We're at the start of March now, so we're about, like I said, 6-7 weeks away at most. So I'd imagine, without even looking at the date, it's probably a late Thursday in April. So anyway, guys, we're going to end it there. Hope you have enjoyed. Let me know if you spotted anything I missed in the trailer. Of course, we did have the mini bikes and stuff there, and it looks like we're going to train on super bikes. So I'd imagine that'll all be part of the career mode again this year. So yeah, looks pretty decent early on. Still very eager to see gameplay, because that's the main thing. Unless it plays well and is raceable and enjoyable, all these features can be pretty much empty for me if the actual game side of it isn't as what I want it to be. So anyway, guys, we're going to end it there. Hope you have enjoyed. I shall see you in the future for another MotoGP 26 video. Slán go fóill.